This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Mustangs will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Nice grab. It's Glenn. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Pressure is coming. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Crosses the 35. Quick juke to get free. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast is the defensive coordinator told them. They watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tight end goes in motion, looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I love the call here to send the linebacker after the quarterback, and we have seen so many linebackers with the ability to rush the quarterback in their days of playing at Wisconsin. T.J. Watt stands out, going back to Chris Borland, who had the ability to blitz. T.J. Edwards, and somehow, some way, don't you feel like you got to get J.J. Watt in here? Technically, he's a defensive lineman, but he was just so good at rushing a quarterback. We'll call him a linebacker as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken out and then falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. A screen to the wide receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pop over the middle. It's Glenn. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Hilton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
So it's third and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense will zero in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Trying to pick up the 3rd-down yardage on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. They'll run it from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Connors. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Badgers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He's going to hand this off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Mustangs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, SMU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. They bring him down right at the 20. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. coverage team brings down the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tight end makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Fighting off the defender. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Back's got it again. Some hard running there through a tackle. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
We'll convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Oh, here comes the reverse. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Grab behind the line, it's Marsh. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He gets loose. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pump over the middle. It's Glenn. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Badgers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throws it to the right. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. A draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others stop.
End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, he tosses it back. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Chris, I love it. The offense pulls out the flea flicker at the perfect time. We saw them run this in practice this week, and it works here just like they rehearsed.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the 3rd period of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Not able to connect, incomplete. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Testing the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's Connors. And the Badgers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tough.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures, and down a couple scores with just minutes remaining. The quarterback here tries to do too much, forcing it to one of those vertical routes.
Play action here on first down. Throw to the running back in the flat.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Motion now from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Where this quarterback continues to play great football. Really, it's been a complete package of throwing and running and scrambling. Here, another example of that with a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the running back in the flat. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Fights through the tackler. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Toss play to the running back going left. He's got room to run. The Mustangs pick up enough for a first down here. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business.